Hi, Collective. Welcome back to Love, Light, and Life Affirmed, your daily affirmations for self-love and growth. Hi, you guys. Welcome back into the channel. So, you guys, welcome to our Law of Attraction Oracle message for the week. So, today I'm going to just pull one energy for money, romance, and career. Those will be our main focal points that we will talk about in regards to using law of attraction. So I'm going to pull those as the main energies, give you guys law of attraction messages and advice in order to help you stay on track with your manifestations at this time, give you advice as well in a little bit more detail. I will also pull cosmic wisdom messages, astro code messages, and then also give you a moonology at the end of this message. So stay tuned and welcome in. Welcome back, all of my current followers and subscribers. Welcome into the channel, you guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope everybody enjoyed their holiday last week. And I hope that you are starting off the month of December with so much love, gratitude, and hope for your future, as you should. And that is why we are here, right? Welcome in any new followers and subscribers. I'm so glad that you found the channel. Welcome to the Soul Tribe. I always pray the messages are useful for you as well. Make sure when you hit that subscription button, you select the arrow drop down and you select all so you don't miss any of the other messages that I do post for you on a daily basis. All right, you guys. So let's get started. So in regards to money, the card that came out is slow. We have the turtle here. So in regards to money, it's basically stating you're making slow progress, but you're getting there. Remember, slow and steady work leads to sustainable success. So stop putting things off for later. It's time to act now. So if you are dealing with feelings of procrastination, maybe you haven't been in the mood to work on your finances or to really look at your money situation lately. It's saying it's time to stop procrastinating. But if you are working towards something at this time, it's also letting you know that slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady is going to give you that sustainable type of success. You don't want a quick, rich, you don't want to get quick, rich quickly, excuse me. Mercury retrograde is still retrograding here, but you don't want anything quick to come in and then be taken away from you, basically. So you want to work on something where the actual root, the actual foundation of it is going to be stable enough to give you longevity, right? What's the point of putting in time, effort, blood, sweat, and tears towards a goal or towards something that you can lose, right? So it's okay if things are moving slow. It doesn't mean that they are not going to be successful. A delay is not a denial. Okay. So keep that in mind. Don't let, hiccups or obstacles or challenges that may arise during you working towards something stop you from achieving the goal that you want. Okay. What's the general energy in regards to romance and love? Okay. Window. Beautiful energy. Okay. A new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Amazing. So that tells me that the general energy right now for you guys in romance and love is that you are truly attracting at this time. You are bringing in a person, a situation towards you in love. So that's very good. That tells me that you are on the right track as far as what your general energy is in thoughts of love. Okay. Beautiful, collective. I mean, yeah, I can't wait to give you some more advice on these as well. But windows of opportunity. So, during the holiday season, a lot of people travel, right? A lot of the times people have, parties they go to where you get a chance to dress up, where you're going to actually be meeting a lot of people. So you're definitely going to have multiple windows of opportunity available to you over the next 4 to 6 weeks. So be mindful. Okay. And then for career, we have microwave, timing, efficiency, results. Timing is right for quick results. Use your efficiency wisely. So basically, this is saying that right now, timing is going to be everything in regards to your career path, right? So when I see this timing efficiency results, what that's telling me is that right now is a good time for you to take chances. Okay. I don't think I'm really taking it as jump as soon as something comes towards you. I feel like you should still use your discernment always when making any decisions in career and finance. Always think of the benefits, if there's any pros, if there's any cons, you know what I mean? Regarding an opportunity, look at the contract in detail. If you need a second opinion about an opportunity, a contract that is presented towards you, get that second opinion. Don't just jump without doing your due diligence, right? But I feel like it definitely is letting you know that you do have some career opportunities that are coming towards you quickly. So you are attracting in some good opportunities right now. A lot of these are about you attracting, and that actually makes me feel excited for you as a collective because it means that you are truly focusing in, you are honed in on what it is you want. That means that your energy generally is in the right place in order to keep attracting in these things, right? Something that's going to be rooted, grounded, that's going to give you longevity in regards to your finances. Opportunities in love are going to start presenting themselves if they haven't already for you. You have a lot of windows of opportunities coming because, again, you are magnetic at this time. And then, again, opportunities in career that will allow you to propel forward, but still don't make decisions quickly, but opportunities may come to you quickly. Okay? Beautiful. All right. So let me get you your law of attraction messages and advice. Let's see, collective. Good job, you guys. I like it. I'm really liking the energy. What's the most important law of attract awareness? Okay, beautiful. First one out. Recognizing your patterns gives you the power to change them. So self-awareness leads to mastery. Observe your thoughts today. Which ones support your desires and which ones limit you? So, this is definitely something for you to contemplate on, to think about, collective, right? Okay. So, self awareness is huge. A lot of people, unfortunately, don't have a lot of self awareness, meaning people wake up and they go through their everyday lives, but they are not conscious about their thoughts. So let's just say, for example, there's a person who wakes up and every morning they dread going to work. That means that their initial thought when they wake up, instead of being grateful, number one, that they woke up that day, being grateful, number two, that they woke up in a place that was safe, in a home that was warm, right? Their initial thoughts are how they're dreading going to the job that they don't like, having to deal with the people that they don't get along with. So their initial thoughts start their day off negatively. The goal is to be conscious and aware of those initial thoughts that you have so that you can change them into a positive thought to begin your day, a thought of gratitude, a thought of what you plan to accomplish that day, a thought that looks at yourself in the mirror and is proud to be who you are. Self awareness is very, very important. Okay. And it leads to mastery. So the more you can do this, the easier it will become to control those thoughts or to start those initial thoughts off in towards something positive rather than negative. Okay. Realization in the reverse. Mental resistance may be keeping you stuck. Challenge your assumptions and rethink your approach. Kind of the same message here. you have to have, right, a realization. Because once it clicks for you, once you have that moment of realization, it basically shifts everything. It gives you more insight. And it can pretty much change your entire path. Because once you realize, okay, I need to flip this negative initial thought into a positive one, that means that you start to think of way more positive thoughts than negative thoughts naturally. It becomes just part of your everyday routine. And it now feels natural. And just that change, that one single change, completely changes your path, because you are now attracting in things, places, people that you actually want, that you actually desire. So don't resist that change. Even if it's not something easy, you're not going to get it the first try. You're not going to be good at it right away. It's something you truly have to practice, because, again, and I don't know why this is, but most people's initial thoughts are always negative or pessimistic. I've never understood it, but it is just a true, simple fact about people as human beings. Their first initial thought about someone saying something, doing something, is usually a negative one. And it's almost like you have to convince them why it's a good idea in order for them to change their mind or their thought to something positive. It's very interesting. Flow in the reverse. You may be forcing things. Step back, relax, and realign with the natural flow. So you don't need to force anything. You'll never need to force anything that is for you. Anything that is for you, collective, won't pass you by. But it's a matter of if you will be in the right mindset to see it as that window of opportunity, as that way towards financial abundance, as that career opportunity. And it means if your mindset is not in the right place, if you have not realized that most of your ideas or your thoughts are pessimistic or negative, you may miss it. But you don't need to force anything. What is for you will not pass you by. So go with the flow. Alignment brings ease. So when you surrender resistance, things move effortlessly. So allow life to unfold without forcing outcomes. Just follow the path of least resistance. That's all you need to do. Oh wow, this one's already flipped. Look at that. Yeah, momentum in the reverse. So some of you guys are actually really feeling stuck right now. So yeah, this is just about you shifting your approach, okay? So that you regain the momentum. Small steps, baby steps, slow, right? No need to speed, right? This is not about speed. It is about efficiency. It is about consistency as well. Yeah, my right hand is itching. So once you guys can allow things to flow, even if things are moving slow, as long as there is progress being made, as long as you are persistent, as long as you are consistent. Confirmation, there was a honk outside. Things will start to come towards you. You will regain momentum. Okay. Other important messages needed for the collective. Yeah. Some of you guys have a fear of the unknown, so your path is not open. Fear of the unknown may be limiting you. Soften your need for control and let clarity emerge naturally. Exactly what we were just talking about. You don't need to control an outcome. Some of you guys are really attracting abundance. My right hand won't stop itching. But some of you guys do have this fear of the unknown, of not knowing what's to come if you just allow things to flow naturally. But your control is stopping the flow, it is blocking your path. So just soften your need to control and let clarity emerge. You will get the answers you need. Like I said, if it is for you, it will not pass you by. It's not something you need to force. Illumination. A lot of reversals, and my deck is not in the reverse. Confusion or denial may be clouding your judgment. Open yourself to clarity. I feel like in regards to romance opportunities, illumination in the reverse. I feel like a lot of people have been hurt by love. No, by people who said they loved you. Because love doesn't hurt. Love is the highest vibration. So love is never what hurts us. Love only gives. Love is an action. But a lot of people have been hurt by people who have claimed to love them. And most people end up with scars. Some scars are deep rooted and they're hard to heal. And it causes people to feel confused about matters of the heart, about what their heart feels. And it causes confusion and denial, and it clouds your judgment. It prevents you from having clarity. But trust and understand that your heart always knows what it wants. So even if what your heart is telling you it's attracted to, and it's attracted towards someone or something, but it doesn't work out, it doesn't mean that your heart was not in the right place. It just means that the person or thing or situation was not able to give to you in the way that you needed it to. You can't control the other part, the other participant. You only can control how you feel, what you do. So there's always a chance of there being disappointment in matters of love because it requires two people, at least in the minimum, to contribute equally in the same way, to give to it, to nurture it. So even if in your heart of hearts you can love someone, everybody has this experience. This could be a family, a friend, a romantic partner, right? You can love someone wholeheartedly with everything in your soul and your being. But if that person or that situation cannot give back to you because of their own personal things, issues, whatever it may be, you will not be able to create something, right? That has nothing to do with you. You only can control you, collective. That's the hardest thing. And I think people have a hard time understanding that. It doesn't matter how much you love someone unless they are willing to give back to you equally, to contribute to the relationship equally, to nurture it equally, to communicate as much as you communicate, to trust like you trust. If there's no balance, then it doesn't work. So it's okay if you've been hurt and you are still healing. That has nothing to do with what you deserve. The opportunities will come, but again, an opportunity is just that, an opportunity. It doesn't guarantee success. It has to be poured into, again, by at least two people and given to equally. Harmony in the reverse. Discord or internal struggle may be causing misalignment. Seek reconciliation and restore balance. So, some of you guys may be dealing with reconciliation in matters of love coming up here very soon. And maybe this is what makes you feel stuck at this time. Maybe this is why there isn't momentum. Maybe you haven't had that realization yet. So your path has been blocked because there's something you need to reconcile with or someone. So that may be where you are. So there will be, it seems, a window of opportunity in order to bring this back into an harmonious state, to bring light to a situation, answers, clarity, to get rid of the confusion, the feelings of denial, of rejection. Yeah, mindset. Your habitual thoughts create your experiences, exactly, collective. our beginning message, right? When you wake up in the morning, what is that first thought that you have? Align your thinking with your desires. Stay focused on what it is you want to attract. Catch those negative self talk and replace it with empowering beliefs. Shift those mental patterns. Like I said, it's not something that's going to happen overnight. It's going to feel unnatural, especially if you are someone who always initially has a pessimistic or negative thought. And you guys, you know who you are. And there's no judgment. It is just really, for whatever reason, that's something that comes natural to most human beings. Maybe because life is just not always easy and we're constantly faced with challenges. Maybe it's because it's easier to think about the negative outcome because that is what's expected. But understand why that is keeping you from receiving the positive outcomes that you want, right? If you constantly think about something in a negative fashion, a negative thought, a negative outcome, then this is what you are attracting. The goal is to change that mental pattern, switch that mindset to initially have a positive thought, whether you believe it or not. If your thought says it, if your mind is thinking it, then it's something you believe. It is the vibration that you are generating, that you are putting out. So the universe is not biased in that way, whether positive or negative. You are going to attract what your thought is, what your vibration is. Some of you guys are afraid to be vulnerable. Again, especially when it comes to matters of the heart, fear of exposure may be keeping you guarded. You have to let go of these past wounds so you can trust again. You have to heal what hurt, and you have to name what it is that hurt you. A lot of the time, it is misplaced. People blame it on love. No, no, no. Love did not hurt you. Love is energy, a vibration. Love is an action. It is the person, situation that claimed to love you, that claimed to care for you, that hurt you and let you down. We have to make sure we're placing things properly in order to have the right perspective about it so that we can heal from it. You were probably someone who was vulnerable to the wrong person or situation, and it broke your heart. So now you fear being vulnerable. But vulnerability is an actual strength. It is not ever a weakness. It's just about finding a safe place to be vulnerable in. There's a difference. A safe place or safe person to be vulnerable with. That means using discernment. That means using your intuition, right? That has nothing to do with love. Love is always available for everybody, infinitely. Welcome to my channel. This is what I'm trying to show, trying to get the collective to see. If you choose love, it is there. But it means also placing the blame on the right thing, situation, person, not love itself. The most important messages for the collective awakening. Some of you guys may be experiencing an awakening right now. A lot of realizations are coming to you. You are stepping into a higher awareness. That's a good thing. Don't be afraid of that. You need to understand you wholly. Shadow side, light side. Check out my shadow work messages I post on Tuesdays. There's a part 1 and part 2. I talk about empath, narcissist. I talk about shadow work, how to heal and work through those. That is a part of going through an awakening, a dark night of the soul. It is necessary. It's necessary to spend time in reflection or meditation to tune into your inner wisdom and new insights, to gain a new perspective about your life, about the situations that you found yourself in, about your trauma, the things that have created you to be in this place that you are or will be. Some of you guys have completed this and you have gone through several awakenings. Some of you guys are maybe going through your first one and you are just learning and understanding what it's all about. And it's easy to fear it when you don't understand it or what its purpose is. The purpose is for it to open you up to truly see you deeper than the surface, beyond what people have told you to think about yourself. This is about you awakening to you, the higher version of you, reconnecting, coming back into union with that higher version of you, healing that inner child wound so that you can open back up to your creative side. Those talents that have been within you since birth, that have been suppressed and covered up with all of the trauma and chaos and negativity and self-sabotage. See, once you heal and push away and brush away and start to clear all of that negative energy away, you start to truly see yourself again in the most beautiful way. So yes, it is hard to heal through what hurt because it means looking at ugly aspects of experiences that you've gone through. But once you can accept that it happened, work through the emotions behind it, forgive yourself and others within those situations, you can now proceed with no emotional baggage strapped to your back that it does no longer belong to you or serve you. There is a purpose. Most important messages for the collective. Emotional neglect may be straining relationships. Reinvest in what matters. Yes, you need to reinvest in you first. Redevote yourself to you first in a loving way. To you first. You deserve to give to you, collective. Self-care, self-love. Go into solitude if you need to quiet the noise, the chaos that keeps you distracted from getting back to you. But it's time to find your devotion, your commitment to self first. Yeah, there's uncertainty, inner hesitation. And if there's inner hesitation, uncertainty, it's going to block your path. You need to find a way to strengthen your trust through repetition and affirmation. Again, this is why I'm here. Change that mental pattern. Switch it from an initial negative thought to an initial positive thought. Regain certainty about who you are by allowing yourself to be awakened to the higher version of yourself. To allow yourself to heal through the childhood trauma, the issues with abandonment, the trauma, abuse that you dealt with, the narcissistic parents, the karmic connections, romantic partners, the constant heartbreak, allowing others to disrespect you, not give to you equally. All of those things you want to heal and understand. Because when you heal and you begin to understand why you allowed it, then now you can choose to not allow it because you understand. Regain your certainty. Execution, procrastination. I know. I know a lot of you guys don't. It's not, it's like getting assigned that, you know, paper to write in your college course, for your final exam, where you have to go and sit at the library until 2 a.m. to do research when all you want to do is go hang out with your friends and go out, for happy hour. But instead, you're sitting in the library because you're required to do research to make sure that the information that you are learning is valid, that you understand it in order to be able to present it in a paper for a grade. And it's interesting how in this picture this person is writing. I didn't even realize that until I looked down. Procrastination or self-doubt may be blocking success. Commit and take action. Commit to yourself. Find your self-devotion. Collective, you are always worth the effort. It's interesting too, because a lot of people are okay with putting in so much time and effort into others, but when it comes to yourself, you question your devotion. Your devotion towards self should always be in the upright. It should always be something you choose first and foremost before anybody else, maybe except the Most High God, of course, or whoever your higher power is that you believe in or that you connect to. Besides that, you should be devoted to self first. How do you love or give to someone else when you don't know how to love or give to yourself? You need to know who you are in order to know what you will or will not accept as in matters of the heart, in matters of your finances, in matters of your career. You have to know who you are to know what you truly want, desire, and want to work towards, what you are not willing to put your name on and what you are. You have to know your value in order to know how to teach people how to treat you. So yes, I believe you are worth being devoted towards yourself so that you can execute, go through the healing, regain your certainty, find harmony within so that you can find harmony within your relationships. So that pattern, that mental pattern is positive, because when your mental and your pattern and mindset is initially positive, it's hard for people to come towards you with negative when they know that you don't accept it. It's very powerful. Efficiency. Overworking or wasted energy may be slowing progress. Refocus on what matters. So maybe you guys are overthinking. I feel like you guys are putting in a lot of effort, but maybe just in the wrong places. So maybe you just need to regroup and figure out what actually is worth putting time, energy, and effort into that is going to benefit you, that is going to help you to grow and actually manifest what you are trying to work towards. So regaining focus, maybe just writing down what your goals are, what you actually want to work toward, and just start there. Okay? I'll give you guys some advice. Important parts. Yeah, embrace each element, weaving them into your story with openness and understanding. Yeah, like I said, you guys, when you are healing, it is about putting the pieces of yourself back together. It is about regaining those parts of your soul that were lost or broken or, torn away from you. It is about embracing all the aspects of you because that is what makes you whole. The light and the dark balanced is what create wholeness. And being open and understanding to your story. It doesn't matter if anybody else accepts it or not. You have to accept it. This is you. This is your story. This is what makes you this beautiful puzzle when it's all put together. unique in its own right. No one else can experience what you've experienced. So put your puzzle pieces back together and see how truly beautiful you really are. And I'm sorry, you guys, that I'm so passionate about this. Is because so many people doubt themselves because of other people's opinions that don't matter. At the end of the day, you are judged. If this is something you believe in, you are going to be judged by the Most High based on your heart. Your heart is going to be placed on a scale and balanced to see if your heart is as light as a feather, not anyone else. So this is about you figuring out you, so you can try to be the best version of you, the version of you you deserve, that your heart deserves. You deserve love. You deserve financial abundance. You deserve love and abundance. You deserve to be successful. And if that is your thought and you put in the work, then that is what you will attract. Happiness is simple. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Find joy in life's small wonders, for they hold the key to a fulfilling and contented heart. Again, your heart. This is about you finding happiness within your own heart and being in harmony with it, your heart. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to balance. This is about you, again, coming into balance with you. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Yeah, see? Those open doors, collective. They're ready. They're waiting for you to make those plans. Making plans, chart your course with intention. The future is yours to design and navigate. More confirmation. Divine timing. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Trust the process, collective. Be patient. For some things take time to manifest fully in your life. Slow and steady. It's okay to move slow as long as there is progress, as long as there is direction, as long as your intention is consistent. Some things take time to manifest fully in your life. But trust the process. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. Magic opportunity. Embrace the unexpected. Seize the chance for transformation. Windows of opportunities. Like I said, this is what you are attracting. But be ready to see them when they come, because sometimes they are unexpected. So be ready to seize that opportunity for that transformation, for that change, for that growth. If there's an unexpected opportunity to heal something within, do it. Divine flow and open to receive. Be open to receive the blessings that come towards you. You can see them when your mindset is positive, when you feel and believe wholeheartedly you deserve this. So when it shows up, you don't self-sabotage it. You don't push it away. Invite abundance with open arms. Embrace the blessings waiting to flow into your life. They are always waiting for you, collective. One more, please. Tide of transition. Beautiful. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Beautiful. Beautiful. It is connected, collective. It's all connected. Cosmic wisdom. Let's get a few of these. Throat chakra. Let your voice be a channel for sincerity, not ego. For understanding, not judgment. For love, not fear. Use your throat chakra to unite, uplift, and encourage not only yourself, collective to start, right? But others as well. Okay? The earth, the universe. Embrace sustainable practices that honor the earth's rhythms and let your choices reflect a deep reverence for the environment that sustains all life. Mother Gaia is and Source Ra. They are very giving sources. They sustain life. So be grateful. Be mindful of how you treat Source. Honor the blessings all around you, collective. 2 more, please. Vortex. Release resistance. Just confirmation, more confirmation. Okay. Release resistance and surrender to the flow. You are guided to trust the process. Trust the process. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. You are guided to trust the process, let go of control, and embrace the journey into the unknown. Love it. Air. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The colors blue, green, purple, and yellow are very significant. Embrace your gift of expression, knowing that your words hold the power to uplift, inspire, and create connections with the people around you. Throat chakra. Couple more. Mars energy, Aries energy, fire energy. Your actions and intentions carry the potential to shape the world around you, to conquer challenges, and to transform dreams into reality. That fire is within you, collective, to obtain your heart's desire. Oh, I love you, Spirit. Yes. There you go. Heart chakra. Open your heart like a blooming flower, inviting compassion and forgiveness to flow. Flow. Not resistance, flow freely within and around you. Release what no longer serves you. Forgive the past, the trauma, people, places, things. Forgive yourself. Love is always here. Let it flow within you. Okay. Give you a few astro codes. Thank you for being here with me, collective. I pray the message has been useful for you. Okay, let's see. Saturn. Yep. Number 24, the number 6, the 24th, the 6th June could be important structure. Yes, so Saturn is about structure. It is about putting in the work. It is about challenging yourself to step up to the plate. Saturn presents the challenge, but are you willing to step up to the plate and meet it? Are you really willing to put in the work Or are you just talking about the things that you want, that you desire, that you wish you had? See, manifestation is about the heart's intention, your thoughts, but it also is about the actions, the Mars energy, the fire, the passion, the action you take to get it, to obtain it. Pluto, yeah. Like I said, some of you guys are going through a death and rebirth right now with this Pluto energy. You are redefining who you are. You are changing who you've always been into the higher version of self. You are redefining you from a core place, not just physically. So some of you guys may be also changing your physical body as well, going through a transformation, getting fit, but you are also going through a rebirth and changing your mindset. You're also changing who you want to be, who you see yourself as becoming. The number 9, born on the 27th, the month of September, could be significant as well. 2s and 7s and 4s. Number 36, the number 9, the month of September, again, very significant. Midhaven, pinnacle energy. Let me get a few more. Yep, confirmation. Chiron, 28, heal. Like I said, healing takes you through your awakening, through that death and rebirth. This is going to create new structures within your 7th house, within your relationships. Your relationship, number 1, with yourself, right? We have to start with the relationship with self. Number 9, again, the month of September. We're in the year of the 9, very significant. This is 10, death and rebirth, endings for new beginnings. One more, please. Spirit, one more. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. Once you have put in the work, once you have gone through your death and rebirth, you have healed, you have come back into union with self and created balance within your relationships, you are now attracting in your 10th house, your resources, your abundance. Manifestation at its best. Second house energy. So for number 36, regarding midheaven, pinnacle, the midheaven contains clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. It describes the future mountaintop, the pinnacle of your work in the world. The midheaven is the highest point of the chart where the sun would be at midday. This most public, visible point of the chart acts like a flagpole on top of your personal castle. Action. Inventory your professional reputation and ask what you can do to strengthen it. Update your website. Look at your definition of success and make sure it is your own definition of success. It actually makes you happy, and it's not one you have inherited from your family or mentors. Think about the training you've received from these authorities and notice where it still serves you and where you need to release their preconceptions and step into something bigger. You may need to go back to hidden dreams or reawaken an ambition that may not make sense to anybody else. Your inner child healing brings back that creativity you forgot about. You knew who you wanted to be as a kid. It's time to find that again and heal that inner child. If you choose not to seek your sense of accomplishment as reflected in the outside world, your midheaven can speak of a quieter sense of personal authority. This is your life, collective. Define the mountaintop for yourself. Take a next step in that direction. The challenge doing this, collective, is the traditions, other people's expectations of you, or your family history may be complementary to your idea of your own potential, or they may be hurdles to overcome as you find your true path. Like I said, this is always about you first, collective, figuring out who you are deep down, first and foremost. Yes, I understand the challenge is getting rid of limiting beliefs, traditions of the family, things you were born into, right? But you have this life to change that, to go through that death and rebirth, to go through that awakening, to heal those past traumas so they don't keep you limited or believe that you can't obtain more. Your heart tells you different. Listen to it. When you open your mouth to speak on anything or anyone, say something positive. Try not to say something judgmental or negative. Keep your thoughts positive and focused on what you're trying to attract towards you. That mental pattern, that mindset, that belief that you can obtain it should always be present. And it doesn't mean that it's going to be perfect every time, but understand that once you start to do it and you're consistent, it becomes easier and easier. And then the universe begins to respond with your blessings. Communication is key. Throat chakra is very, very significant. Some of you guys could be teachers. Some of you guys have online platforms where you communicate with others as well. New moon in Gemini. Some of you guys have Gemini in your chart, sun, moon, rising, Venus, or north node. Communication is key here. Communication with self, communication with others in order to teach others how to treat you. Yeah. If you don't work and heal through this or take action, nothing can come of it, right? When there's void of action, of intention, then you can't bring in what you desire. So make sure that you are putting in the action, and making those adjustments. Yep. So if you don't communicate what it is you want or you need, nothing will come out of the situation. So it's time to start making adjustments that are required. Third quarter moon. One more, please. One more, please. Close this out for the collective. Okay. Oh, we needed two more, apparently. Spirit said, okay. Bring love into the situation. Absolutely. Like I said, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Love is always available, collective. It's a vibration. It is the highest vibration, along with gratitude. Love is constantly available. It's never void. It is always available, waiting for you to accept it. You need to bring love and passion into what you are doing, into what you are trying to manifest, attract. This is not about what your family wants you to do. It's about what you love to do. The type of person and partner you would love to have. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Said a lot of Gemini out here. Have faith in your dreams, collective. Bottom of the deck. Waxing crescent moon. Butterfly. Transformation. The plants. The growth. It's all possible if you have faith in it. Collective, this is what I have for you this week for Law of Attraction Manifestation. I prayed the message was useful. Would love to know about it. Leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe, and follow me. But until next time, you guys, bye.